Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you another Star Wars X-Wing unboxing video. I figured since I've done so many of these, I should unbox an X-Wing in the X-Wing miniatures game. Now, why it's called the Star Wars X-Wing miniatures games, I don't know, because you don't even have to play with X-Wings. It should just be called the Star Wars Spaceship miniature game. Okay, X-Wing's a much better name. So this, of course, is the iconic ship of the Rebellion. The X-Wing you see the most in all the ships. Luke Skywalker pilots one and uses the Force and blows up the entire Death Star with one single shot. Now that's quite the weak spot. Anyway, so we're going to take a look to see exactly what you get. Now, in the TIE Fighter video, I talked about why you would buy this as opposed to just buying another starter set. Because dollar for dollar, you get more value out of the starter set. Well, the reason for that is because there are some unique pilots inside the expansion pack that you don't get in the starter set, including probably one of the most powerful pilots in the entire game. And we'll see that in just a moment. So let's take a look inside the blister. As usual, I've removed the back already before the video. Make sure you're careful when you do that because the plastic gets sharp. If you're a little kid, get your parents to do it. Then we remove this part right here because we don't need it. And inside, we once again, if you've watched all the other unboxing videos, you'll see that these are following a trend. They're pretty much all packaged the same way, which, you know what? That's great. They should be. It gives consistency in the brand and allows you to know what to expect. So we pull this open and it has everything you need except the miniature, including our upgrade cards. So we've got things such as marksmanship. We can, when we attack as an action, use this as an action instead of focusing, you can change one of your focus results to a critical and all the rest to hit. So it's a better focus basically. Costs 3, it's a big upgrade, but really good. Expert handling. This one allows you to perform a free barrel roll action. If you do not have the barrel roll action icons, receive a stress token. You may then remove one enemy target lock from your ship, so you're able to evade, which is why it's called expert handling. And then we've got some different R5 units and proton torpedoes. So let's just put those right here. If you're looking for R2-D2, he is in the starter set, so you'll have to buy that one. Then we have our 4 pilot cards. So it looks like it's only the TIE Fighter that has more than 4, unless the other ones that I haven't unboxed yet are also going to show that. And here we have access to Mr. Wedge Antilles. He is awesome because here's what he can do. When attacking, reduce the defender's agility value by 1 to a minimum of 0. Now, if you haven't played the game, you don't know how awesome that is. It basically makes him one of the heaviest hitters in the game for his points value because he does 3 attack and he'll reduce your agility by 1, which means he's going to get lots of hits through. So you pair this with some good upgrades and he is a killer, better than Luke Skywalker, which, you know, no surprise. Luke doesn't really do that much in the movies, just blows up the Death Star. Like, that's not that great. And then we have access to other ones like Graven Dreas, and then Red Squadron pilot, you know, Red 2 reporting in, whatever they say, and then a rookie pilot, a lowly rookie pilot. So this is basically the cheapest X-Wing I believe you can get, 21 points. So the X-Wings are much more resilient. Now, taking a look at the actual stats of an X-Wing, much more resilient than a TIE Fighter, which is why the original starter set comes with 2 TIE Fighters and 1 X-Wing. That's actually a pretty good matchup. It's 3 attack, 2 defense, 3 hit points, and 2 shields. The TIE Fighter only has 3 hit points and 0 shields, although the TIE Fighter has 3 defense, so it makes it much harder to hit, but this one has the advantage of shields, especially when you can couple it with things like R2-D2, which allows you to regenerate your shields. It can be very difficult to punch through all that the X-Wing has to bring to bear. So making it one of the more versatile ships that the Rebellion has to offer. And that's exactly why it was so popular in the lore, is because it was so versatile. So let's take a look at the miniature. So of course we take out this credits card, or whatever you want to call it, and then inside here we pull this out, and we pull this out, and there's our miniature and the stuff, and we can just kind of throw this stuff aside. And there is our X-Wing. Its wings do not move, so do not try to put them into the flight position because you will break the miniature. They are just in their attack position, which is really what everybody wants anyways. And this is where it gets the name X-Wing, because look, it looks like an X. So, pretty straightforward. The Y-Wing looks like a Y. The B-Wing doesn't really look like a B, so I don't know where it got that from, unless it's like bomber wing. And then of course the A-wing does kind of look like an A. Not as wings though, just it looks like an A. Let's put that there. And of course it comes with the base as usual and the little middle part for the dial. So a really good expansion, gives you everything you need in order to bring another X-Wing into the fight. I recommend buying 2, because then you'll have exactly as many tokens as you need just in case you want to fly to different pilots. But you could probably get away with just getting 1 and then buying 2 or 3 starter sets instead, so you can get all sorts of X-Wings. It's really up to you and how you want to collect this game. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Make sure that you go to your local gaming store or favorite online gaming store to buy the X-Wing miniatures game and the X-Wing expansion pack. I know that can get a little confusing, but you know, that's the way it is. And stay tuned for more Star Wars X-Wing videos, including X-Wing battle reports, and maybe even more unboxing. This is the last one I'm going to be making today. If you watch the last ones you see, I'm in the same shirt for the entire time. It's because I made them all on the same day. And that's just the way it is. But stay tuned for more Star Wars videos. This is Matthew from MiniWarGaming. Happy wargaming.